Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and I want to know, I am curious, I am literally making this video just for the sake of the comments. I want to know, what is your game of the year so far? What is your favorite game of 2014 so far? Yes, I know, the year has not ended yet, we still got 2.5 months to go, but for the sake of curiosity, I want to know, what is your game of the year so far? I have several contenders. I have Watch Dogs, Titanfall, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Shadow of Mordor, Alien Isolation, Bound by Flame, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, and of course, Dark Souls 2. Those are all Game of the Year contenders for me, and it's going to be really hard picking out which one will be my favorite one of 2014. But in the meantime, I want to know, out of all the games that have come out this year, what is your favorite? What is your Game of the Year contender right now? I am really curious. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and what games have interested you, entertained you this year. Titanfall made player versus player multiplayer fun for me. It made it entertaining and addicting. Watch Dogs made an open world that felt alive and full of stuff to do and of course hack. Dark Souls 2, well, it's the sequel to Dark Souls, so you knew it was going to be fantastic. But again, Dark Souls 2 brought with it a unique, interesting, dark fantasy world that's so interesting to explore, excellent boss battles, and surprises around every corner. Wolfenstein: The New Order was able to create a perfect balance of new school and old school first-person shooter and have an amazing, simply amazing, fantastic sci-fi World War II story to boot. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor brought with it the Nemesis system which has completely redefined how we go up against bosses, how we look at enemies, and has simply addicting and fun as hell hack and slash gameplay and stealth mechanics to boot. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, for me at least, is a classic. It immediately feels like a classic video game with elements of open world, hack and slash, puzzles, light stealth, amazing, simply amazing, breathtaking visuals, and gorgeous art design. Also, great boss battles. Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is now the definitive horror game. Next to Outlast, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Alien Isolation has joined those ranks, if not surpassed it, with, well, the breathtaking, simply breathtaking, nail-biting terror that is the simply beautifully animated and fantastically designed xenomorph itself, as well as having some of the best atmosphere of any video game ever, while being completely loyal to its source material. So yeah, we've had some pretty fantastic, amazing video games come out this year, and I'm curious to hear, what is your Game of the Year so far? I cannot wait. I simply cannot wait for the end of the year to come, and I can make the video that I have been looking forward to, that I have been anticipating and building up to, my top 10 games of 2014. I gotta try and outshine my top 10 games of 2013 video, since that was like, that's my best video I've ever made, my top 10 games of 2013, so I want to try and beat it with top 10 games of 2014, but that's gonna be quite a challenge. Can't wait to make that list. But in the meantime, let me know so far, just so far, what your Game of the Year is so far, or your Game of the Year contenders. Let me know in the comments below. I am highly looking forward to those comments. Can't wait to read them. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later. Leave those comments. Let me know. Game of the Year, now.